Matthias de Ligt. I'm now aware that somehow in episode 1 we missed him. Welcome back to the complete playthrough save, folks, and we're here with Ajax in year 1. We'll see how we get on with them. And yeah, loads of you left comments saying play him at centre back. He's really good at centre back. Get him at centre back. And I thought I looked at it and I thought, why wasn't I playing him at centre-back? You can now see that he's firmly in there. I'm resting the team after our last game. If you didn't see it, was in episode 1. We played against a Turkish side whose name is tricky to say. Today, though, we play Nice. And what I think we might do, depending on how the first one goes, there's a few little bits of sort of staff stuff that I've been doing. Yeah, basically what I did was, I saw he was available and then thought, wonder if they like Ajax. Patrick Kluivert would like to work for the for the club that his son's at. So there you are, that works. Basically, we're looking for coaches. At this point, Ajax, and I think it might be the Eredivisie in general, don't have the rights to coaches, so there are none. So it's pretty simple. Try and get the best ones you can, and Patrick Kluivert. So there you are. Right then, we play Nice, and this is going to be a difficult game. There is the best place qualification system. Oh my God, hello. I was not expecting this. Genuinely had no idea, and here, okay, League One sub Ajax could soon be the subject of a takeover bid amid rumours Mark Boss is looking to move on. Does that mean that's happening right now? Are we in the midst of it? There's a board process. What? Sorry, this is a big shock. I wasn't expecting this at all. When picking Ajax, I had no idea that this would even be possible, and all of a sudden we're what feels like a week in, and okay, right then. Well, let's just quickly go through. I think everyone can be registered. We have so many other 21s. I genuinely think it's brilliant that there's so many here. We've got some money to spend. Whether we spend it or not will kind of be dependent on whether we qualify for the Champions League. I think if we qualify, it makes our hand in the Champions League that much stronger. If we fail to qualify, then at that point, we might even have to sell a few players if they're desperate to leave. Like, I think part of the appeal of being Ajax in the Eredivisie for some players is that there is Champions League football on offer. And you can see a few more coaches coming as well. We'll probably not hear from them or see much of them. And I'll probably be doing a few more of this as well, just off camera, because it's a little, I'll be honest, it's a little bit tedious just getting coaches. So let's see. Oh man, this is not an easy game. I would like to know who else is in these qualification places, because I bet there's some teams that are nowhere near as difficult as we get a few more. Thomas Helveg, you might have missed there, former Premier League player that a few of you might recognise. I think he played for Norwich at one point, as well as a couple of others. They can recommend signings. In fact, let's see what our latest scout is going to recommend. Hopefully it's someone good. Is it going to be someone good? We'll get a good data analyst, because they actually mean something now. Best one available had like 12 data analysts. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but there we are. Then we'll send him on a course to learn a language, and because he likes data, we'll ask him to recommend a player as well. So here we are then. Champions League. It's a qualification stage. You can see here then all these teams. Well, half these teams will go through. Half these teams will indeed go out, and this isn't going to be easy. In fact, why can't I see... Oh, hang on. Wait, what? Oh, wait, is this the bit before that bit? Oh, it's not yet. Oh, this is just the third round qualify. Oh, so we still have another round to go, I think. Oh, this is harder than... Okay. And we got Nice all of this. Are you serious? Well, the Turkish side we beat. I'm guessing, by the way, that this side here is an actual, like, known team. But because Football Manager don't have the rights, they can't have them. Just looked it up. That's not true. They are a legitimate team that, for whatever reason, I'd never heard of. How have I gone through my life not knowing this team existed? Anyway, they do exist, and people play for them. Right, team-wise, we have to unregister a few players from the subs bench. I think Huntelaar, though, has to be on it. We'll probably put Sim de Jong on the bench. Right, here we are then. We've got some connections already between players, some nice links developing. The two central midfielders. De Ligt might need to play as a ball player. Yeah, he does. Okay, we'll put him on a ball player defend. He likes it. Those two should eventually combine as well. Actually, defensive. Okay, well, now they might combine. There's a few players not playing where they love it. Two deep line playmakers, one defensive. I don't know if that's smart at all. In fact, let's put one of them as an advanced playmaker. Yeah, we'll have one defensive. Van Beek can play slightly more defensively. Right. Should we play a match? Should we get into a game? I just looked at the wrong camera. I can't help myself. Right. Submit the team. Let's win this, please. Nice, though. Oh, of all the team. I'm really sorry that I keep pausing. I'm out of the complete playthrough psyche. You can see there our team. You could see our team there as I waffled through it. Passionately say... I expect nothing but a win. I mean, I don't know if that's true at all. Nice have got a really good side. We'll send our assistant to this particular team talk and kick things off. If we switch to the TV camera angle, this is the one that I like. Right, they've got some good players as well. Interesting, they've got player Seri that I've signed in my Arsenal playthrough, but we'll see how they get on against an Ajax side. I've got to say, I do like seeing the Ajax kit. I must say that. Right. I'm concerned. Nice have got one of the better sides in League One. In fact, I actually think they're a really good save to do this year, just generally, as they're going to probably cause us quite a few problems. But we'll see how we get on in the famous red and white. And the first leg is at home, so you're hoping not to suffer too much. Of course, Balotelli in the Nice squad these days, and he's going to have to be someone we definitely look out for. Playing a 17-year-old at the back, though, which might be brave and or stupid, as Mario Balotelli slots home very early on. And that is going to cause us all sorts of problems. Balotelli gives Nice the lead then as he punches the air in delight. Our fans down here do not look happy about it. And from the reverse angle, you can see it's Delet really who lets Balotelli get away from him, which is not ideal. It's a hint of offside. He even put his hand up. And the finish is really capable, though. Annoyingly good. And we're 1-0 down. Not a good start at all for a Champions League game. I've gone relatively attacking for this one, which might be a risk, but here we are. Bit of possession for us. This is when I think we'll probably be at our most dangerous, as we work the ball nicely forward towards Dolberg, who plays in, well, it's a chance, it's not a chance. Dolberg with a lovely little through ball. We couldn't quite apply the finish, but never mind. Van der Beek's also picked up a yellow card in the midfield. Got to be careful. That goal didn't necessarily come from a lack of midfield presence, though I don't necessarily think. I think it was more so it was just a good run and a good pass. Shown with a free kick corner, though. Plays it in. Balotelli. Younes on this left-hand side. He's got a few players forward with him still, as he finds Van der Beek, who plays it inside to Sinkgraven. Great name. Dykes plays it forward to Younes, whose ball's got to be good. Dolberg's at the front post. It nearly breaks to Ziyech at the back, but it doesn't quite do so. And our Balotelli with a chance to bring Nice forward with it. As we get back really well and recover, and maybe a chance is on for us here. Come on, boys, we can get this, I think. There's a chance in this for us, as Seri puts in a little foot. But we keep the ball, just work it around nicely. Nice passing football. I do like, do you know what, the animations this year just look a little bit more realistic. The way that they dribble, take touches. I'm a big fan of it as Dolberg gets tackled from behind. I know it's Dante. But yeah, I just like the way that the ball is pinged around a little bit more this year than I did last year. Last year it seemed a little bit robotic. This year it feels a little bit more natural. And I think as Football Manager goes on, that's what we'd like to see. It'll become more natural, which, I mean, when you think about it, it's going to be really, really exciting. As Dolberg drives forwards. Oh, it's a great finish. Dolberg gets the finish. I can't believe it went in. I thought it was a speculative effort, but no, a great strike from 20 yards. He is the star of this team, undoubtedly. I mean, the Nice goalkeeper should likely be better. We'll look at it from the other angle. From the other side, and you can see picks up a little bit of space. I love doing this reverse angle stuff. Picks up a little bit of space, then just takes on his man. Then it's a speculative effort. You'll see the keeper's positioning. Oh, we should do better, shouldn't he? We can all agree on that this time. But yeah, 1-1, back in the game, doing the arm thing. They're keeping that from last year. Love that. Right, good. As we get closer to half time, pretty solid half. We've got a goal down, but the fact we're showing the resilience to fight back is really nice to see as the players trudge off then. You can see Nice have had largely the better of the game, but since that Balotelli goal, we've not seen a really clear-cut highlight from them, so something to be positive about, and this is really something you want to get through as well. As passionate as I'm happy with performance so far, keep it up. I am happy! Why are you so upset with me? I am happy! Never mind. I was happy, viewers. I was. But they don't care. They don't care that I'm happy. And now there's a free kick. Oh, God. Needs to put the ball in. Balotelli's there. Onana gets there. Oh, no. I'm going to have that in every save I do this year. Just that little jingle. Launches the ball forward, hopefully towards Dolberg, who's not quite there yet. And if we get the ball under control, we can maybe create a chance. Out to Ziyech on this side. Or Ziyech. I'm not sure how you say that, actually. Ball playing to Dolberg. Front post. Great little movement from him to get free of his defender. I mean, the Nice defence have fallen asleep. We're 5 or so minutes into the second half, and Ajax, take a 2-1 lead against Nice of all people. I mean, they're a difficult side to break down sometimes, but that was particularly good. Ball played all the way across there. You can see it, sort of the movement. He runs towards the back post, then comes to the near, and just slots home. Lovely movement from Dolberg. Really, really nice to see a player do that, and for it to be so visually obvious as well is great to see too. But there we are then. You could see he made that little movement. I mean, I'll do it now. Movement to the left, came back to the right. Lovely stuff. And forward we go again. Dolberg on it. Challenge comes in. Shot from distance. And Sinkgraven now. Van der Beek's got it. We've got an option on this right side if we want to find it. We can maybe break forward a little bit. Goes into Ziyech again. He's a tricky little player. I've not seen too many great things from him yet so far, though. As the ball's whipped in. I mean, the goalkeeper saves it. Not convincingly, though. And it's a corner kick. What a way to turn this around. Free kick. I keep saying corners are not free kicks, Ben. Sorry, I'm very angry with myself. Show me the ball in. Header clear. Dante does that this time. And I still think I don't know, Dolberg's lurking, but no, the highlight ends there. And 2-1 up. Loving life. Onana's come well out of his goal to set this free kick. Launches it forward. And it falls to Plie, who's a really good player. Again, there's lots of very good footballers in this Nice side. And this game probably isn't over quite yet. As Maxime down that side tries to beat his man. Set Maxime, ball in, and Onana does well, claims it, gets up very quickly. I mean, good to see agility from the player. Where are we going now then? Ball's been launched forward, and I mean, it looked a little bit rushed, if you ask me. And now it gives Nice a chance again to come forward. The highlight isn't quite over. Into Maxime now, who's got Balotelli in the middle and finds him. And there's Mario Balotelli to make it 2-2. And it's fair to say that Nice are right back in this game. The question now, of course, is do we go for some changes? That's the question. You can see from this reverse angle, Balotelli, again, it's decent movement. I mean, Plie puts a lovely ball in. There's so much space for him to run into. In fact, to be fair, the fact that three of our players go towards him there just creates a problem in itself. There should be two going towards, one sitting off in case that run comes to something. And that's not what happened, and we've been punished for it. I keep looking at the wrong camera. Sorry, everyone who's sat there. I'm looking at camera too. I feel like I'm on Blue Peter. Right, ball's been launched upfield by their goalkeeper. Can we get a third goal in the game? We responded really well to go 1-0 down. Can we do so again? The ball breaks, and Walter is going to bring it away for Nice. Balotelli in a little bit of a deeper position now, but we started running there. I thought he was going to break our lines well easily. Jallet at the back. Move this mouse, Ben. Sorry, everyone. Walter. They're working it quite nicely in the midfield. Balotelli in these deeper areas, I'm fine with Mario being there. Because when he finishes things off, we've got a problem. And you can see, we win it back. Schoen plays through Dolberg, who looked a little bit offside, but he goes through. It's a cool, calm finish. I don't think the linesman's going to give it. He's not. The assistance flag does not raise itself. And it's a hat-trick for Dolberg. On a do you know what? A Champions League stage, camera 2. I'm going to turn camera 2 off. Bye, camera 2. You don't exist anymore. Ziyech shown, and you can see Dolberg. Oh, he does well to keep his line. Just about goes through, goal under the keeper, and it's 3-2. We've got to take a lead into the away fixture. We've got to, and so far, so good. Oh, dear me, this game's been a bit up and down. I mean, we went 1-0 down, then went 2-1 up. They got back into it. But here we go again. Lovely graphics when it's a close-up down there. I love that. Right, can we get a fourth? I mean, a fourth with 10 minutes to go would be massive. And it will take us into next episode with a lead. It's whether we can get into the Champions League. I think what we might do, we'll do this one as 2 episodes. But then if we get through the next round, we'll maybe do that as one, as a bit of a quote-unquote treat. Plie forward. Where's he going to go? It's going to have to be intercepted. It's not, but Onana claims. Still 10 minutes to go, and the pressure's not over. Again, we could make changes here. But the way things are going, why would you change anything? Maybe in the centre, we bring on maybe De Jong in the middle. I think, yeah, we'll do that. We'll make one change. We'll bring De Jong on. And we'll see how this highlight plays out, though. Seri does really well to win it back and keep it in. The ball's launched forward towards Plie on that right-hand side. Balotelli's there for the cutback once again. It's interesting goalkeeping off the post. And it remains 3-2. Drama-filled, folks. Drama-filled. As finally, the time's ticking down. Dolberg's got an injury. That's disappointing. Huntelaar is a straight swap for him, though. Although I don't think Huntelaar's a centre forward. No, he's not a complete forward. Advanced forward on attack. He's not the quickest these days, is Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. But we'll get him on. And hopefully that Dolberg injury, we'll take a look at that afterwards, isn't too serious. 6 minutes of added time, which I've got to say, is disappearing very quickly. And there's only 20 seconds to go. So hopefully this game will be seen out. But wow, that was a really interesting half of football, because we saw us go down and then fight back. I've got to be honest though, I'm a little bit distracted by this Dolberg injury. If he's out for a while, then that transfer budget we've got is definitely going on a striker. I actually thought we'd probably have to bring one in anyway, but if he's injured, we're going to have all sorts of problems. 85 minutes, gets a hat-trick and goes off. We take a lead to France, which is massive for us, and I'm going to passionately say, a very nice victory, was well done, and hopefully they like that. So let's see, how bad is this injury? And how will it affect the next episode? I'm concerned. I think that's probably the word I would use here. What are we going to get? Oh, it's stopping. Okay, here we go then. And it's not good. I just know it's not good, and it is 5 to 6 weeks with a twisted ankle, which is not good. I will talk to him though. I'll say, look, your place is safe. Don't you worry. Get back as soon as possible, please. And yeah, that's not good at all. A problem for us, you look at our striking situation, we've got a few options there, one or two, but not necessarily enough. So I don't think there's anyone in our B team we can call up, is there? Well, maybe there is. We can maybe bring this guy forward. Actually, he's pretty good. 19 years of age. Kaj Sehus. That's probably not how it says. He might be a bit of a player. In fact, because of this injury, I'm debating bringing him up. We could bring someone like Cinanelli in as well, but he's not really there yet, I don't think. Interesting, though, and something to keep an eye on. Maybe these some of these strikers in the B team will have to get the call. But that is going to bring us to the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, do drop a like. We'll be doing another episode of this tomorrow at around 1 p.m, and I'll see you again soon. We'll love with care from the time. Goodbye.